The Lehigh Mountain Hawks travel to Boston, looking to bounce back after losses to Loyola and Navy. Well, BU will also look for a win to snap a losing streak of their own. Good afternoon and welcome to Terrier Pregame. I'm Katie Fuller.
And I'm Ashley Shanley. Both teams have had a week to rest and regroup before today's game. This should be a good one. As you said, Katie, the Terriers are looking to bounce back, and Lehigh has struggled on the road.
Lehigh fought hard in the fourth quarter of their game against Navy, but they just could not make up the deficit, finishing with a 53-50 loss on Saturday. Navy grabbed the lead early and held on to it. They were up by 5 points after the first and closed out the half on a 6-0 run. But the Mountain Hawks' Cameron Burr stepped up in the fourth quarter, scoring all 11 of their points and led the defense in forcing 8 turnovers in the final 10 minutes. With only less than a minute left, it turned into a one-possession game, but despite their effort, Lehigh just couldn't grab those extra points.
The Terriers faced their 5th loss in a row while on the road against Bucknell. During the first half, BU fought hard against the defending Patriot League champions, but finished the second quarter down by 10. Coming out of the locker room, though, the Terriers bench put up a fight against the Bison, scoring 12 of their 14 points during the third quarter. And Katie Nelson's 11 points in the fourth did not go unnoticed. She hit 3 from beyond the arc, but the Terriers would take the loss 67-57. And Katie, last time these two teams matched up, 5 Mountain Hawks scored in double figures as Lehigh won 74-58. Senior Quincy Mann had a game high of 21 points that night, and sophomore Cameron Burr had 19 points and 6 rebounds, plus a career high of 7 assists and 5 steals.
And Katie Nelson led the Terriers with 13 points. She started the game strong for the Terriers, hitting 3 3-point shots in the first quarter alone. Peyton Huck and Corinne Williams also scored in double digits with 10 points each, while Nia Irving posted a game-high 9 rebounds for the team. And now let's take a look at the Patriot League standings through 10 conference games. As you can see, Ashley, BU is right behind 3 teams in the middle of the conference, and a win tonight for the Terriers would make it easy to climb up through the ranks.
Right, Katie, and Lehigh is 4th right now with losses to Navy and American, but they did have a big win against Bucknell, who's ranked number 2. A win tonight will help keep them up in the top 4. And now let's take a look at the stats.
As you can see, the Terriers and the Mountain Hawks both score in the low 60s. They look similar when shooting from beyond the arc. Lehigh may be just a slight advantage there. And in terms of rebounding, the teams seem pretty even down low.
These two teams really aren't that different on paper, Katie, but the thing that really stands out to me is the turnovers. Lehigh forced 20 against Navy last weekend, and BU has an average of 18 per game, so they have to have good control today and look out for Lehigh's defense.
That's right, Ashley. What's going to be the difference tonight? Our analyst Taylor Ventrese will bring us more. Taylor?
Thanks, Katie. First for BU, they need to continue to dominate in the paint. Last time these two teams matched up, the Terriers had 36 of their 58 points down low. And secondly, the Terriers bench scored 15 points last time, so the more BU involves their bench, the better. And for Lehigh, in January, they led BU with more fast break points, so they will need to bring that quickness and get down the court to make those easy baskets. Also, the Hawks had 26 of their 74 points off of Terrier turnovers, so they will need to continue to use those mistakes to their advantage. Back to you guys.
And with that, we'll send it over to Case Jim as tip-off approaches.
Stick with us as Channing Curtis and Nick McCool have the call. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Patriot League Basketball on Stadium.